Are you looking for the best minimalist fitness trackers? In this video we will look at some of the best minimalist fitness trackers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Fitbit Flex 2. One of the best features of the Fitbit Flex 2 is the ability to use it while swimming. This is not that common for the smaller fitness trackers out there. If you are a swimmer, then this could be the perfect fitness tracker for you. So small and light that it won't affect your strokes, and accurate when tracking. The Fitbit Flex 2 is also ideal for sleep tracking. Again, this is partly down to the size and comfort of the tracker. Fitbit claims that it can estimate the amount of REM sleep you get each night, and set a silent vibrating alarm to help you wake up naturally. The tracker is also highly durable considering its size, weight, and cost. While it won't take direct damage, it can handle the typical wear and tear of an intense workout, is very waterproof, and the band itself is able to survive for a reasonable amount of time without fraying. Number 2. Garmin Vivosmart 4. The Garmin Vivosmart 4 is a really exciting fitness tracker. Even though it is minimalist by anyone's reckoning, it still manages to fit in a decently sized display screen. After the complaints we have had about the Fitbit Flex 2's battery and charging issues, it is important to highlight just how powerful the battery is in the Garmin Vivosmart 4. This is not just due to a powerful battery, but also the intelligent design of the tracker, which helps to preserve battery life by turning off the screen when not in use and rationing energy throughout the day. One feature that we really like is the pulse ox. The idea is that it can estimate your blood oxygen levels as you sleep or during the day. A low oxygen saturation score can be indicative of illness or health complaints, or it could be due to staying at altitude. Though the pulse ox is not supposed to be used as a medical device, it can help give you an indication of your current state. Number 3. Fitbit Flex Wristband. Another Fitbit on our list. This time we're looking at the Fitbit Flex Wristband. This is a very narrow fitness tracker that is quite elegant in its design. You can even purchase fancy wristbands to go with it if you want to. The wristband is really lightweight and very comfortable. You can use this while running, swimming, or in the gym and it won't affect you at all. Most people forget it's there after a couple of hours. The price is a little steep compared to others on this list, and it doesn't do enough to justify that. It's pretty accurate when tracking, and it can sync data well, but unlike the Garmin Vivosmart 4, it does track your sleep but not your O2 levels, and it doesn't give you much data about your sleep quality. There is no heart rate monitor and no GPS tracking. If it was a little lower in price it would make a superb beginner's fitness tracker. That being said, if you have the budget for it, then you may find it perfect as a step counter and distance tracker. It's ideal for track runners, or anyone looking to boost their step count. Number 4. Garmin Vivofit. For the Garmin Vivofit 4 is an amazingly priced fitness tracker, particularly when you consider its incredible battery life. The battery lasts for an entire year without you needing to charge it. This is astonishingly good. Think about how useful this is. You can track every step you take for a year, and every night's sleep can be measured without you having to take it off to charge it. Amazing! The biggest drawback is the lack of GPS. Not that GPS is common with minimalist fitness trackers, but it would just turn this into a no-brainer purchase. The fact that it doesn't have GPS will give some people pause, as this can affect distance tracking, and isn't as useful for running or hiking. There have been some complaints about its ability to sync with the Garmin app, which can be a frustrating experience. But this is but a minor quibble when you consider the price and the value for money it represents. While the battery can last for a year, don't necessarily expect the device itself to last forever. It's low-priced, and it is not surprising that some people have found it to break and suffer from wear and tear over the course of a year. Number 5. Fitbit Inspire 2. While the battery of the Fitbit Inspire 2 does not quite live up to the year-long battery of the Garmin Vivofit 4, it does offer a 10-day battery life, which is pretty impressive. This fitness tracker contains an excellent heart rate monitor, and it also tracks your breathing while you sleep, helping to give you a much clearer idea of how well you slept each night. It syncs well with the Fitbit app on your phone but sadly does not have its own GPS built in. The heart rate monitor is 24/7 though, which makes calorie estimates much more accurate and allows you to get a better idea of your metabolic rate. This is great if you are looking to gain or lose weight. The biggest issue with the Fitbit Inspire 2 is the fact that it is kind of irritating to wear. The screen is an odd size and the buttons are placed on the side. This means that if you wear it low on your wrist, you can end up constantly triggering the buttons by accident. But as complaints go, that's pretty minor. This is an excellent fitness tracker for measuring distance traveled, steps, sleep quality and duration, and it can give a good indicator of your heart rate and health.